Welcome to the stream. Been a little while. I did play this once before, quite a few weeks ago now. Actually, maybe a few months ago. As you can see there, I've completed Artisans on this version. So what I'm going to do, and a quick little explanation for the version of Spyro I'm playing, and a little addition to it, is I am playing the Japanese release of the game. So far, there are only a few differences you can see. If you're not familiar with it, you might notice there's definitely some differences in the camera. Spyro looks like he's teetering off the side of a cliff, I'm not sure why. You may also notice that there's quite a lot of new objects dotted around the map. You have these little signs that if you flame them, that's a good face they pulled on. If you flame them, give you hints on how to play the game, which is a weird choice. I think with this version they were thinking of a much younger player base, so maybe they need more tips on how to play the game. Kind of makes the dragons seem a bit superfluous though, because their whole point was giving you hints on how to play, how to beat bosses and all that. But yeah, regardless, those are in the game. The camera is... The thing about this board is it is really infamous for having some really terrible additions made to it that didn't really need to be in there. For whatever reason, the camera is not active at all. It doesn't really follow Spyro that much. You kind of have to keep manually change it for you. Allegedly done to minimize motion sickness, but honestly I don't know if it's familiarity with the original game that I've replayed basically every year of my life from its release, but it kind of has the opposite effect on me. It always makes me feel a bit woozy, which is why I'm gonna stream about an hour of it. But yeah, it's not great. It already feels a little clunky to control. Spyro's movements are actually oddly different, with the exception of one thing, and that's seemingly the charge is not actually any fast to watch. You're just walking along, just taking a little frolic, yeah? And you charge. It does not seem to be moving any faster. The charge does now seem to have been brought down to just a regular attack, rather than a speedier form of movement. So we're going to be playing this game at like half the speed as you usually would, because you cannot charge anywhere. And there's also one more addition to the game, and this is a good one. This is one that's somewhat obscure. Also, that audio seems really quiet. Let me just drag that up for you. Let me know if there's any audio problems with OBS, by the way, because I changed it a little bit the other week before I started streaming again, and I think I was trying to sort of beef it up a bit, because I always do that in post for like edited clips and stuff, but I want it to also sound good live. I think it's bringing down a little too quietly when docking onto the mic, but let me know if that's a problem and I'll try change it around a bit. But yeah, before then though, I just want to point out, thank you Spyro, our new little quirk of this game is that you can connect it to the Pocket Station, which is like a memory card add-on to the PlayStation 1. And it's compatible with a few games. I think Final Fantasy might be one of those. I think it can have a Chocobo minigame on it. Spyro has a Dragonfly minigame, and what this does is it actually, not only can you have sort of like a virtual pet where you collect dragonflies and raise them and like, I think feed them, kind of like a little Tamagotchi, kind of that, you know, turn of the millennium craze for these little virtual guys. You can do that by collecting actual models of these dragon eggs that have been inserted into every level of the game. And there's our first one. Okay, so the thing is, since I already played Artisans through quite a while ago. Oh, I hit the science test. Yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue when you're trying to get enemies. Since I already did play Artisans through without the Pocket Station connected, because I wasn't sure how to emulate it back then, I've already completed everything here, so I'm just going to have a quick run through Artisans, see the eggs, where the locations might be that I didn't pick up on the previous stream. And how very anticlimactic. Also, yeah, there's actually so many little changes to the game that I think I've forgotten to mention. So there's no flying to the levels. This may also be a motion sickness change, I'm not too sure. There's, what is it, so the camera, that's awkward. It's not great. The charge seemingly does not go any faster. There's signs. Is there a sign here? No, just dragon. There's signs added around the level, helping you along to play the game, giving you little tips and stuff. There's also the dragonfly eggs. There's no... Wow, it's also really hard to see enemies. You really got to take a leap of faith. It's not a great choice. Yeah. It's not unplayable, but I think it really severely brings down the quality. Oh, I see something up there. That's where it is. Okay. I can see how this would... If you play this version first, it would severely change your view of this game, because it makes it quite difficult. So, there's our second egg of the game. Every single level, barring Nasty's loot, I believe. So I'll just pop out of there real quick. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to aim to complete this 120%. One, because I'm not really doing this as a full Spyro stream. I kind of want to just check out these changes, like this top-down view. That's pretty nice. We've got a little Animal Crossing view of the game now. And two, because, well, because of this really. I think the changes, while not horrible, they don't ruin the game completely because the game's still good. They really do impair my enjoyment of it so much and make it so tricky that I kind of don't want to aim to 120% complete it, because I think that would be an unfun experience. Now, I assume I'm going to Toasty. I heard the Toasty head open. I'm going to use my knowledge of this game to work out where I'm going, because the camera's not going to tell me. Oh, one thing actually, another thing related to dragonflies that I forgot to mention is you may have noticed when we come in, there we go, Sparks is green. I have not lost any health. Well, I did lose some health before, but bits of some more butterflies. Sparks is green from the get-go. And the way you tell that his health has gone down... Thank you. Wait. Oh, he's blue! Wait, is he blue? Or... No, no, he's green. I genuinely got so excited. That was genuine excitement coming out and be like, wait, I was wrong? No, he is still blue. It was just that the sparkles confused me a little bit. He is blue, but his glow has disappeared. And then if I get hit just one more time... Just one, thanks. Sparkle's gone entirely. You really do have to keep your eye on that. Also, I have to be really careful now because I just realised I got rid of all my health demonstrating this. Yeah, so rather than the much easier to spot yellow, blue, green health indicator, he just sparkles less. Again, weird choice. I don't know why that would be changed in any way. If anything, that makes it harder for kids, because I don't think they would keep an eye on this. That's very subtle. But regardless, that's what they did. And also, yeah, the camera means you can't really see what's coming at you, so... I can see why this unfortunately was not a huge hit when it went over to Japan. And it's just such a sad thing because I love this trilogy. This was a real big thing for me as a kid. Just way into adulthood now. That's why I'm still playing it now. That's why I play it every year. That's why I deal with terrible localized versions of a beloved game. Because, you know, when you like something, you want it to be massively successful. You want everyone to know about it. You want everyone to enjoy it. And when you know that all of these changes prevented it from being a huge hit somewhere, and it was entirely preventable to do that, yeah, it's really sad to know about. It's like a real what could have been, you know? Oof. One thing that is great, however, about this version, alongside the obviously the Pocket Station thing, is that the map... That's not great. I have not died in Toasty since I was a small child. It's genuinely so difficult to see what's coming. Yeah, one amazing thing. It's again, so much work went into something, a package that was so... It's such a mixed bag of localization. The manual that comes with this game, which I don't have, is I acquired this, you know, elsewhere than legitimate means, has a whole backstory for Spyro and Sparks. It shows like an illustrated manual of them hatching together. some thieves are trying to steal away with their eggs, but the dragon elders stop them, and then they hatch together and they become the bestest of friends. And it's like, oh, you didn't have to go to such trouble, especially if it's such an awkward version. Let's be honest. To, you know, add that this fully illustrated little booklet that comes with it, like brand new drawings too, and it's just like there's so much love put into some areas of a game that was just not good in the end. Like, what is this? What is this angle? Why am I approaching it from like a Crash Bandicoot angle? I can't do all my usual tricks, all my usual speedrun strats. Bonk. So I assume, unless I've missed it, which I probably have with this camera, the egg is here. There we go. Oh, it turned the suit back on, that's cool. Oh, that is weird. You usually can't see this angle because the camera doesn't point this way in the US version. But I guess sometimes you can see through the lava. And there's another. No, bring me back. You are. Yeah. I already saw. It's too late now. There's another like water texture, I guess, underneath the lava on top. Okay, maybe this version is good for something. I mean, that's interesting. I will say that even though the camera just sucks immensely, it's not a good camera. The fact that you can sort of see new angles of a game that at least I've played again and again does kind of give you a new experience. The experience is not good, but I think the fact that, you know, I can't really charge, I can't run fast, I can't go at supersonic speed. That's a different video game mascot, and the camera does kind of give me a refreshed view on these worlds I've become so familiar with. Yeah, that is a very poetic way of defending how much the camera is just terrible. Also, I think the topper of that castle piece is missing there. I'm sure that it's supposed to be like a turret on top of that, and there just isn't. Again, there's weird sort of arbitrary changes like that. That I'd like to know what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Yeah, because the camera, I do get, but apparently they were getting rid of, they're trying to minimize motion sickness, so, you know, you understand why that happened. Removing the charge speed, again, might be associated to motion sickness. So that could be a reason for this. I haven't been reading the signs, actually. I mean, I personally can't read them, but I'm just playing for this for the experience. I'm playing this in the same way that like a small child who doesn't understand an English game might. But oh, hey! I see egg. I don't see where I'm going though. Leap of faith, leap of faith, leap of faith. I legit don't know where I'm going. This is terrible. You know when kids are like, oh, I learned English because I played my favorite video game a lot as a kid. This is how I'm experiencing this game. I don't really know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. So I'm just letting the vibe take me. Interesting thing again about the thieves is that the charge is not faster. So how am I supposed to catch up to these, you ask? Well, I get they might have slowed them down. I'm not too sure. But here's the egg. Which means we can just leave the level straight away. Look at these beautiful tiled pieces of water while I do. Ah, I didn't do it in time. Hubris. Hubris. Okay, alright, so I can just... The start button's a little sticky on here for some reason. I'm using a Super Roll controller, like, can you hear that? It's like... Something's rattling inside it. I don't know what it is. I think it's something underneath the R2 button, because if I try and change the camera, which is already difficult on this version, I have to really press it in, like L2. Oh, sorry, that was L2. Listen. The problem, as being somebody who already mixes up left and right quite often, is that a game where the camera is terrible is really not helping at all. But yeah, the L2 button, that's a little... I have to really press that in for the camera to work. R2, fine. Buttery smooth. Fantastic experience. Less so on this, as you can see. You know. Yeah, so that rattling noise, I think something's loose. underneath L2. Now, there is not, I believe, any dragonfly eggs rather, in the flight levels, but I just want to check out what these are like. I wonder what this says over here. If it outright tells you what the secret is, or it's just like, I don't know. Maybe there's something here you can unlock. Because I remember the original hint, without those signs, is that a dragon all the way in Wizard Peak, I think it is, tells you to jump on the stones. So, I don't think this has been changed. I think this might actually be alright. I don't think there's an egg in here. I can see how that would be a bit difficult to have you find an egg while you're trying to beat a speedway, so I don't think there is one. So I think that was entirely the wrong way to do those. Oh, maybe not. I'm not doing speedrun strats, definitely. Oh, I just missed all of those planes. I'm definitely not doing the speedrun strats today. I'm no Deo man or whatever. I wonder how many speedruns there are of this version. This very controversial version. This controversion. I feel like there's definitely got to be out there because people do speedruns for like anything. This was the wrong way. Oh no, there's one here. There's an arch over here. This might be the right way. Seeing no eggs so far, unless there's one in the treasure cove. There could be. But I feel like I've read somewhere before that there aren't any. That's another reason I'm not doing 120% is because there is not one in Nesty's loot. Unless I'm mistaken, there is... Oh, that's too far away. Hang on, wait, I need to get the chest first, I think. I think I messed up, I screwed it up. Oh, this is usually where I end. No! Thank you for dying for me, Spyro. Your sacrifice is noted. Okay, let's try that again. I think I'm supposed to follow this train. No, I'm not. This is way too far away. I think I did the trains correctly. Perhaps? Yes? No? No, no, that was not correct. You know what? Oh. Sorry, Spyro. You know what? I kept meaning to list all of the changes straight away when I first talked about playing this port. I forgot Spyro's little vocalizations. That's good. I like that. That's charming. Will you jump? Is he gonna do it? Oh, he's camera shy. It's like filming a little pet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he makes new noises. The actor in this version recorded new noises, and she's really cute. I like this. You know what? Okay, so I've got to say, so far, and that's every level, isn't it? We did Dark Hollow. We didn't do Stone Hill. Almost forgot Can't Go to Peacekeepers just yet. There we go. Oh, this was really fun, I remember, on stream to... I was initially collecting all gems. I'm definitely not going to do that now. This was really fun to try and find the less gems in because you can't see anything. But yeah, okay, so I've got to say, let's start with the cons. Let's start with the negativity and get that out of the way. So, pros. No, cons. I have a 2-second memory. It's quite tragic, really. Wow, I mean, there's streamer brain, and then there's poo-poo brain. Yeah, cons of this game, definitely the camera. First of all, just the first thing you noticed, first thing that feels wrong. Terrible camera. I don't know if you could also consider it borderline a pro because it gives you new angles of the game, but I don't think that... Oh, the invisible walls right there. I don't think that's enough to count. I think that's a personal thing to me. I don't think it's good enough to count as a pro. So a con is the camera. Not having a fast charge, definitely a con, because every good game needs a sprint option. And I'm getting arrested for my bad opinions. Oh, is there something over there? Was that dragonfly egg? Oh, I thought I saw something on the low level of detail pop up over here. I guess it was just like a stray vertex or something. I don't know if I would say the lack of whirlwind animations, like flying animations. You know what I would? I'm going to be petty and say they're a con, because even though they don't massively affect gameplay, I think it does fundamentally change the experience. Like those gorgeous loading animations that disguise, you know, a typical standard loading screen by giving you a nice smooth transition between the levels. I think removing that is definitely... Yeah, I'd definitely say that's a strike against the game. So that's 3 cons. That's a real 3 strikes and you're out situation. The pros. Spyro, are you gonna demonstrate for me? There we go. The pros, definitely the new voice clips. Very cute, very charming. I enjoy that. Of course, the dragonfly eggs. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming this game right now. The dragonfly eggs, which I have not seen up here, so I don't think they're here. Definitely a fantastic addition to an already complete game. They didn't have to make this at all. It wasn't even in the original release. You can only get this in the Japanese release on the Pocket Station. They didn't have to do that. Maybe they did that because this version was bad. I don't know, maybe they thought, we've got to sell it somehow. It makes me wonder what idea came first, but I haven't actually tried the Pocket Station yet. I'm not going to do it this stream. I'm going to wait until I get a few eggs because I think you need to collect so many in order to start the minigames. Am I boring you, Spyro? I'm sorry. So I'm going to check that out and capture it next stream, see what it's like. So I'm guessing the minigames might be good. I don't know, maybe they're all so bad. But yeah, I think that's a good Oh! Oh, I missed it. that would have been so cool otherwise. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic... Whoa. That actually jump scared me. I think this is a fantastic new addition to an already complete game. And of course the manual that comes with it with the brand new illustrations. Look that up. Look up the Japanese Spyro 1 illustrations. There we go. Old booklet. I think that would definitely bring up what you want to search for. So, now that's 3 co's. I don't know how to even justify myself anymore. That's 3 cons and 3 pros. So you'd think that technically balances it out, wouldn't you? However, I would say that the cons are so bad. I guess there's a sign here down to the balloonist in case you missed it, which you probably would because the camera doesn't let you see where you're going. It's a surprise. Yeah, I would say the cons are so bad that they don't balance out the pros. So we can go along now to Peacekeepers. Yeah, it's very cute that Spyro makes new noises. And it's very cute that they added this amazing... Well, it's more than cute, it's very impressive that they had added this whole new Pocket Station capability. And the manual is gorgeously illustrated, but the game itself, I mean, 2 of those are not related to the game at all, so I don't think that counts. Well, here we are in a brand new level.
ここはコンバットガーデンの世界だ。ドラゴンたちの世界の平和と規律を守っている。だが、ナッシーのせいでこのありさまだ。僕に任せてよ。
His voice is so good. I love he's got this little like spirited little like... It's very similar to the English version, just like a very like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So this is all brand new to me. I only kind of slacking a bit there, Sparks. Oh! Maybe I am slacking too. I only did Artisans quite a while ago now. Maybe it was even last year. I can't remember. I can't remember how to say pros and cons, so you know, it could have been anywhere from a week ago to a year ago. So I have not seen any of the levels beyond then. This is all brand new to me, as it is to you. I assume maybe you're watching this and you've already played this version. In which case, condolences. I mean, sometimes the camera is not awful. This right now is okay. The charge is definitely something that's consistently, because I keep my muscle memory is just like charge go fast, and charge does not go fast. Maybe it's here too. I've played a lot of games on these streams. Flash games usually. Bad licensed games that have taught me patience. Maybe this is just yet another one to make me stop and smell the cacti. Now, isn't there a trick here that I can, like... How do I do it? I think I can flame that treasure box and hit the thief if I chase him out from around here. Is this sign telling me to do that? I don't think it is. I think it's definitely a good thing that I have... See, I'm approaching this from the point of view as a person who has played this game a lot. If you were approaching this as a small child with very poor motor skills, more so than I have, who didn't know where they were going, I can see how you would not like this game very much. I see how this could paint a really bad picture, a real bad first impression of the Spyro series. And, you know, you probably wouldn't like the game, wouldn't return to it, so yeah. Like, it doesn't even have the excuse of being an early 3D platformer because, you know, the original's better in every way, so this camera, whatever they did to this camera, was a huge mistake. I do wonder if it was actually supposed to minimize any health concerns, or if it was a case of someone being really overzealous in, like, upper management or something. You know how most things fall to... in Goop? How most things fall to, like, executive meddling, because I can't even see this thief now. I don't even know where it is. There it is. Because I'm thinking, this game was released in '98. I think it made it to Japan in late '99, maybe 2000. It would have said there on the title screen, but I didn't see it. Much like I can't see where the thief is. I can't see him. I can't see the thief. Wow, this camera is terrible. So I'm wondering, this would have been either in production or produced after the Porygon episode of Pokemon. So I do wonder if somebody, like, there was some sort of, like, health scare, maybe to, like, try and minimize any, you know, issues that could arise. Like, accidentally flaming the sign. So maybe it's like, you know, obviously I don't think the original game was noted to cause any... Where is the thief? Was noted to cause any motion sickness problems in kids. So it might have just been a case of somebody like, we'll err on the side of caution and we'll change the camera just so nobody can possibly get ill. Like, if the game had been produced, like, before or years after that episode, maybe... I'm spitballing, I have no idea if that's the reason. But you know when there's, like, a big scandal in media that lines up with a lot of other things being then, like, altered? There's usually, like, some kind of noted executive reason for that. Yeah, that's why I always liked this game too, because I liked everything about this whole setting of Spyro. I like that for a PlayStation, early PlayStation platformer, he's surprisingly adorable, because the PlayStation was not very child-friendly. Because they went into more, like, you know, grown-up action, blood, scary guys. They had a real, like, agenda for the, you know, they were the grown-up console, and then Nintendo was like the baby console. So, like, Spyro being on here is kind of a good mixture of what are we doing here? Like, it's adorable. Oh, I actually thought I got him. It's adorable, but it's also immensely violent. And, you know, kids love that sort of stuff. I love that sort of stuff. So you get to be this cute little baby dragon and just mercilessly destroy a bunch of critters. Cartoon violence, yeah, it's fine. Why, nobody get hurt. He's fine. Don't worry about it. I really like the designs of the adult dragons in this game as well. Oh, there's a sign here. Is the sign just telling me exactly what that dragon did? Because that's That's a strange choice. That one's not so much game ruining as just baffling, really. Oh, that's a very short message. Oh, I wonder if it was like congratulating me for getting over here. That'd be quite nice. I appreciate that sign. You know what's really cute as well? Because I'm not charging at all, you can see his little walk cycle where he kind of just frolics around more often. You don't get a lot of opportunities to see that in the original version. I like that. So I haven't seen the egg yet, I don't believe. I'm trying to guess where things might be based on, like, you know, did you ever like explore as a kid areas that didn't have any gems or dragons or any other collectibles in them, but you'd kind of get bored once you completed a level and you would just explore around places? I'm trying to think if there's any like little ledges and stuff that have nothing on them originally, but the developers who added these dragonfly eggs. I'm back at the beginning of the level. I got turned around by the new camera. Like, if the developers saw these areas that look ripe for a collectible and were like, well, you know what, we'll put it there. Because it seems natural, doesn't it? You see a big open platform that nothing is on. It's not already taking up space with anything else, so you go, I'll just put it over there. Yeah, I do love I really like, personally, my favourite level designs are this one, Spyro 1. 2 and 3, I honestly love. Very nostalgic for 2. 2 is the one I probably spent the most time in as a kid. I don't know why, there was just something about that one that I always used to replay. This is the one that's sort of like my favourite overall game design, while 2 is my favourite for like personal nostalgic reasons. But yeah, this first game just has absolutely gorgeous colour palettes. I think everything just goes together so nicely. It's a perfect package of a game. 3 kind of like does away with that a little bit. Oh! I've never done that before. 3 is like, there's nothing like wrong with 3. Still a fun experience, but wow, where are the stairs? This camera is not good. Am I back at the start again? This has never happened to me, and all the times I've played this. I've never ended up at the back of here so often. But yeah, 3's, I think 3's colour palettes are a little less harmonious, I suppose. They kind of don't gel together as much. Like this, you've got a very limited set of like, there's these lovely, warm, dusty desert browns and oranges, and then you got a little pop of purple. Nice contrasting colours. Yeah, you got a very limited set of the first game. And then, like in sort of like parts in 2 and 3, they're not quite as like that. So yeah, I've always personally preferred this game aesthetically. I think it's really gorgeous. I'd still recommend 3, honestly. I haven't. I've only actually played 1 and the beginning of 2 Reignited. I was helping my little brother, who got it a few years ago, get through it. Because much like myself when I was, I love that walk cycle. That is so cute. Much like myself when I was a tiny bab. He couldn't do it, but I could now with my older sibling skills. I actually don't remember where to go from here. Oh yes, I do. My old Spyro muscle memory.
いやいや、よく来てくれた。こんな難しいところまでグライドで来られたなんてすごいじゃないか。二度とここから動けないと思ってたよ。ハゲワシたちがいつも僕の上に止まってさ。
I like how it sounds like it kind of got cut off there. I like his voice compared to the other one's like more of a like a Joyzy voice, isn't it? He starts talking about you know, boiling birds in oil or something like that. Wow, weirdly I can't remember where to go from here. Oh my god, am I losing my Spyro muscle memory already? That can't be right. No. Really? No. Oh wait, that's a sign. No, let me back over. Why are these buildings so difficult to jump over in this version? That shouldn't have changed much from the camera. Maybe it did. Maybe it does change a little bit. I wonder if there's anything like maybe you can get more height from doing that. Oh wow, I think it's because I'm so used to going in. I'm still trying to charge. Look, it's not making me go any faster. It's just a placebo effect at this point. Okay, yeah. So I want to go in the camera. Oh, maybe I don't want to go there actually. I really not remember how to get over to that side. Wow, I'm surprised at myself for not knowing that. Let me go back to the beginning here and see. Oh wait, it's here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there we go. So I don't up these little steps. Wow, when I don't go through these levels in a linear fashion, I just cannot remember where I'm going. There we go. I've only been playing this for, I think, about, let's see, 40 minutes. I did a very quick run through Artisans because I already completed that ages ago on a stream. Way different stream. But back then I didn't have the Pocket Station emulator connected because it's really fiddly. The only emulator that works with Pocket Station right now is Zebra. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Seems about right. X-E-Bra is how it is. Yeah, even stuff like DuckStation and EPSXE does not work with it. I know it's just because it was kind of relatively obscure an edition, so nobody's really worked on that. So the last time I streamed this, I think it was on DuckStation, and I didn't know how to emulate Pocket Station yet. So I just wanted to check out like the camera, the signs, the voices and all that. And then I kind of took a break from it, doing other games and stuff. And by the time I was going to check it out again, I thought, why don't I just check out if it's possible to emulate the Pocket Station, and if there's a decent guide on it. And there is. I might link to this on... I'll try and reblog something, I think, on my Tumblr, I think. Because I think I still have a link to... Somebody put a bunch of emulators, legal ones, don't worry YouTube, they're fine, on archive.org. So they already did the difficult dirty work. Oh, smooth. Of having like a pre-set up Zebra emulation with Pocket Station emulation. So I did not have to do anything difficult. Even then, the instructions are a little bit convoluted that it comes with to how to get Zebra to work with Pocket Station. I've been here so long that the music has changed. So I thought, well, now that there's such an easy download, it's all put together for me. I don't have to try and figure out how emulators work, because if you don't know what you're doing, a lot of emulators are not particularly user-friendly and do take a little bit of fiddling with, which is why I never attempted it before. But yeah, well, I thought, well, I can see one here that's ready to go. I've always wanted to see what the Dragonfly minigame was like in this version of the game. I'm going to try streaming it again. So, and there's the egg. There's the look at that. Just sandwiched between all of these treasures. Hooray. Wait for it. That should be every gem. No. 5. I'm missing a gem somewhere. Some blue gem. I wonder where that might be. I'm not going to go on a big hunt for it if I can't see it straight away. Because I'm not aiming to complete this. I said I wasn't going to complete it 120%. I have no reason to. And yet my urges to complete this game, as I have done every other time before. Oh, we didn't go in here yet. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, thank you. Let's get this dragon first. Now I'll show you a cute little change to this version.
ああ、スパイロ。嬉しいね。あのやんちゃ坊主がの。お礼にすごい秘密を教えよ。実はな。
何なの？
ああ、忘れた。
So, when I was speaking about the new vocalizations before, here is what Spyro does when you collect all the gems. That's adorable. I love that. He goes, Yatta! That's so cute! I'm genuinely, like, really enamored with that. I mean, if I want to be real petty about it, it does take away the surprise of, you see the counter go up and you're like, do I have every gem? Do I have them all? But it's so adorable that I almost don't mind. See, he's just so happy that he collected every last gem in the level. How could you, you know, that's so sickeningly cute. And that's what I liked about this game. It's a really good balance, as I was saying before, of like horrible violence and adorableness. I think it meets that balance very well. You know, I'm doing it again. I have no reason to look for these gems. I don't need to. Oh, there's a sign back here. I wonder what that could possibly be directing me to. And I'm running. It's gonna take... The problem is, I'm gonna get used to this version of the game, where I'm not running, I'm not collecting every gem. And I'm gonna like end up playing the US version again one day. I'm just gonna be strolling everywhere. I'm not even gonna like try to like why rush, you know? Why rush this beautiful experience? Why go fast? That's not my job. That's Sonic's job. That's not Spyro's job. He's just waltzing around. I still do want to run every time these thieves are here though, because otherwise I don't know how else you would catch them. Am I going a bit faster now? Hang on. Wait, let me compare that. Let me see something here. So walking along, no change. No changes here. I can't see. If there is a change in speed, it's a very subtle change. Or I'm wondering if it's just like a quirk of the camera making it seem like it's slower. It's a really hard one to figure out. It could easily be the camera. And it is just as fast, but you don't feel like it's as fast. To speed around 100%. Oh god, no, not this version.
おばちゃんたち大きなお鍋で何してるの？
さあな、一体何をしてるんだか。大方あのチビたちのご飯でも作ってんだろう。
Love the animation on that guy. For when this was released, in like 98, that's some real nice little character animations it's got going on. I like that they're all real distinct. They all kind of have the same model, the same sort of thin legs, top-heavy bipedal dragon models. But you know, the Peacekeepers, they've got spots. They're very colourful. They look like they'd be poisonous to eat almost, to mess with, because they're bright colours. They got those big old horns. Then you got the magic crafters. They're really small. They're almost a bit more like shaped like Eastern dragons, but still have wings. They have whiskers, I think, as well. I just think it gives it such a nice... This world building is nice. That's not nice. Oh, I didn't hit the rocket. Hang on. I don't need to. I don't need to, but I want to. I don't need to do this. Yeah. Something I always bring up whenever I play Spyro game as well is that I adore its sound design. This game, this entire trilogy, has, I think in my opinion, the best sound design, at least one of the best sound designs as well, if I'm going to be really picky about it. In video games, just everything makes a perfect, satisfying noise. There is such a thrill to like blasting open a chest of gems with the fireworks, or like doing the head bash with them. The enemies make great little slapstick noises. It's just and this, like this, get a lot of this. Yeah, it's fantastic. Just the oral experience of Spyro, the gameplay, everything about it. Maybe not the best to talk about in this this version of it. This is not the best example, but it still holds up, even so.
あの川の向こうって何があるの？
自分で行って確かめてみるんだな。
It really does. Like, this is what, 2 years after Super Mario 64, which has been being worked on since about, what would be, 95, 96? So this is 98. Just wonderful stuff. It controls so tight, even with this terrible camera we got here. This feels good. Do we get music? Oh, there we go. I didn't quite loop properly. I don't know if that's like a localization thing, an emulation thing, if it just does that ordinarily. The big thing about well, I was gonna say voice cracks. The big thing about voice cracks is that I think the big thing they talk about when they mention the controls of this game is that Insomniac consulted NASA about how Spyro should fly. And that's probably why it... Whoa! This camera does not let you see anything, does it? And that's probably why he feels so great to control in flight, because he's just perfectly... Oh, I wanted to jump on this and show off. There we go. He's so perfectly aerodynamic. I believe so. Maybe that's some kind of rumor that's never confirmed and like goes around as a factoid. But, so don't quote me on it fully, but I'm like 90% sure that's true. Yeah, I think they wanted this to, you know, look and feel good. Really, really put their all into like, you know, how should this little creature fly? What should it feel like? How can we get a real nice weight on this dragon? He can't fly yet, he's too small, so he just glides. And, you know, that really paid off, if that's what they did.
スパイロよく来てくれたね。こんな寂しいところまでまさか探しに来てくれるとは思ってもみなかったよ。あんた。
I really like that guy's texture. I've never really noticed before, but he kind of looks like stone, almost like a real stone dragon. Now, I have a little suspicion here. I have a little suspicion where this egg might be. It's not through there. I can't get through there. What are you telling me, Sign? Yes, I do want to take a flight over there. I think the egg might be there. Between this little area that I would always forget about as a kid. Because you've got to take that little glide into a space you can't really see to find these extra gems. I do like those invisible walls. I guess the idea that they have sort of like a force field up again. You see those little obelisks almost, so I guess the dragons put up some sort of magic fence. Maybe that's the lore, I'm not sure. But when I was a kid, you know when like you don't know anything about glitches really, or speed running, any kind of exploits, anything like that, but every kid independently would try to break the game in some way. I was convinced that if I charged that wall enough times, or like just at the right angle, I would be able to clip through it. I would try that so many times as a kid. Never worked. It might very well be achievable. Maybe some. I've watched a couple of Spyro speedruns before. There are tricks I never could have conceived of, so maybe that's one of them. Maybe they can get through those walls, which would make my inner child very happy. I'd feel very vindicated. I had spent hours trying to do that as a kid. I love the noise that makes. Oh, there was something about that. Something about that makes this inexplicable little sparkle noise. But it's just like a sense of achievement, you know? That's what I really like about its sound design. I could talk about its sound design all stream, honestly. I actually didn't really need to go in here. This is the boss level. I probably should have gone to Ice Cavern, but nah. You know, that's one of the joys of Spyro, really, is that the game is not really linear. It worked anyway. Like, really, obviously the only choice is that you have to unlock some worlds before you... How did he die? I mean, I'm not going to argue about it, but I don't know what happened. Like, you can just, you know, once you've got a world unlocked, you can just go to any level. Wow, I am not doing so good with these guys today. Oh no, I lost sparks! Oh no! I wasn't paying attention to the sparkle enough. I need some sort of goat or something. I remember you. And you. I was really enjoying that as a kid. Oh, now I gotta pick up gems all by myself or by my lonesome. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. That was really cool of you. You too. Oh, also the sign. Oh, the gang's over here. All right. That kind of makes sense. This is an area that's a little bit out of the way. Huh. I don't think we'd find it so quickly, but I guess the boss levels are so small. There's only so many places you can hide the egg. Ah. Yeah. Should I try and find some sort of a goat with which to feed myself with before I beat the boss? I mean, it's like boss for baby game. I should be able to do this, right?
このボスは自分のことめちゃかっこいいと思ってるんだ。いつも鏡なんか見ちゃってさ。だから背中の方までは気が回っちゃいないんだよ。
Alright, let's see if I can no hit Dr. Shemp. Let's see if I can do this. It didn't do it. Oh well, he's supposed to be right back here anyway. That's nice of it. The game knows. You know, it's weird for as great as a trilogy this is. Actually, maybe it's just the first one, because the other games obviously have them. Not much in the way of boss fights, really. I like that they incorporated them into the level. So you get like a full level to play through, and then there's just a bigger guy at the end. But yeah, the bosses. All very basic, sort of like 3-hit, easy to dodge patterns. You know, it didn't really focus on the boss battles. I guess the game isn't really about that. It's more about exploration, rewarding exploration, the pretty visuals. I could get that box, but then I would have to come all the way up here. And I really want the box. I'm not even collecting the gems, but I really want the box. But I could just go to the exit portal. I want the box. I'm consumed with the urge. It was one gem as well. I'm satisfied. You know what? That was worth going all the way back up here again. Also the music. Speaking of sound, I have not talked about the gorgeous Stuart Copeland music. It is so good. I love how it's very like... He has that little drum roll sample that he used at the beginning of most of the tracks. The way he goes absolutely wild on the keyboards and the synth. I think that little bit in Dr. Shemp there is definitely one of my favourites. It's just a good Sonic experience is what it is. What a wonderful game this is. Never gets old. Even when playing less good versions.
あのちっこいやつら、我々の真似して戦争ごっこだよ。大砲でキャッチボールなんかしたりして危なっかしくて見てられないよ。
So it's kind of bothering me that I'm leaving so much around on the ground like this. That is just not how I play Spyro. It feels wrong, but I kind of want to just, you know, I don't really want to do a full stream of this. I just want to check parts of it out. And I think the camera will make it as I said earlier in the stream, not so much of a good time, so... Oh, yeah, and the signs apparently as well that you can accidentally trigger. Now I wonder... I remember, I think it's around here. Is it around here? Yeah, it's around there. Now there's this little platform here. There's a... You want to hear a little... Oh. That's not the trick. Don't look at that. Don't look at my stream. Turn the stream off. Okay, turn the stream back on. There's a little secret. Here's a little PlayStation Magazine secret for all you people out there watching the stream who definitely don't know about Spyro tips already. It looks like there's just like a void here, like what I landed in before, right? But what's this? What's this around here? There's the egg! There's the egg, that makes sense. Yep. I used to love doing this. I felt so accomplished to myself when I'd go around that little, like, platform there. Take a nice leap of faith. Get these 3 lives, which I'm definitely gonna need. And an egg. Well, we have that already. So, thank you. I kind of wish I knew what that said, because I feel like that's congratulating me on getting into this difficult platform, but I'm just going to pretend that it says that and enjoy it, because I've earned it. 4 lives, actually. Nice. Was that one gold? Or is it just... I don't know if I saw it. I feel like, because obviously there was a build of this game. I know I already got the egg, but I kind of want to explore a little more of Ice Cavern before I go. There's a build of this game, an early prototype, where the lives were gold statues instead of silver. Did one appear just then, or I might have just seen it wrong.
Yeah, kansha.
Thank you, old man. I love the old man dragons. Okay, and the... Oh, excuse me. Hey. Oh no, it's slowly coming this way. Like in the English version, the voices are like, thanks for releasing me, Spyro. Well, not quite, definitely not quite like that, but something, yeah. You're the young dragon I've been hearing so much about. Yeah. No, that was Peter Griffin, like, yeah. Oh my god, Lourish. Oh my god, it's Spyro the Dragon. That's right, Peter. I'm Spyro the Dragon. What is Spyro? Spyro doesn't really have a catchphrase. I don't know where I'm going with this bit anymore.
No, Spyro, yeah.
Oh, that was brief. I remember there being more to this dragon than him being a thank you for releasing me one. Oh my god, this level is full of lives. Does it expect you to die? I bet it does. I definitely remember this being tricky when I was a kid, falling off cliffs and stuff, so... Oh, look at that lighting. I could just go on forever about how lovely this game is. I didn't realise though for ages when I was a kid that these bats flying about are the fodder. I think I just assumed they were like ambience to the level because we're in a cave. It adds to it. I think because I was used to fodder being on the ground. I just never tried to flame them. I guess it was ages, probably into adulthood when I realised, oh, that's the level's fodder. I just kind of assumed it didn't have any here. Yeah. I don't really need to do that to demonstrate Sparks is full, but you know, I wanted to sort of make up for all those years playing as a kid when I didn't. So, oh, we can unlock at this last dragon, I guess.
いいかいスパイロ金色の鎧を着ている大きなノーク奴らはとっても力が強くてここのノークたちのリーダーだからね
I like his voice. Oh, I loved doing this as a kid. Hang on. Those bats look really cool, actually. I want to see like a rip of those models somewhere. See them up close. You never get to see the fodder very close in Spyro because they all run away from you. I used to like doing this, even though it's a bit precarious. It's probably why they give you the lives. Oh! Yes, I get it now. I get it. That's the wrong way. There we go. Worth it. I really enjoy how incongruous those signs are, by the way, those models. They don't fit in to the rest of the game at all. I don't think I brought that up yet, but they're just like, yeah, just look at that close-up of the writing on the sign. Is there one here that they can check real quickly to compare? It's just, they don't fit. Like, I believe that the dragons can write on little signs and stuff. Why wouldn't they be able to? They have the artisans, the magic crafters. They're all like the artistic dragons, but I don't know, something about these signs sticking out of this ground. It's a bit more Zelda than anything. Did I not get that? Oh, I didn't get the gems, so booty. So that I've never noticed that before because I've always grabbed the gems afterwards. I don't think I've ever noticed that the chest boxes come back again. So let's do this the long way. There we go. I might not collect all the gems, but I have to do a box when I see it. I think that was too far. There we go, nice. I have to do that, it's so satisfying. The way it breaks off like a firework into all those little pieces. It's a very sparkly game. I think the particle effects, especially for his time, are really pleased as well, like sparks, you know, straight away. It's in his name. Those little lights on the gems, which, by the way, still remain in a low level of detail. So if you can't find a gem somewhere, you can just look over to the horizon and see. I was trying to demonstrate, but it's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh wait, that's fodder. But you can see in the distance. I see it twinkling. You can see where a gem is by its twinkle. This game thinks of everything. So I haven't seen the egg for this level yet. I've done all the levels, haven't I? Let me check there. Nope, that's settings. I can't read. There we go. Okay. So yes, I have done every main level in Peacekeepers. So I just have this last egg to find. Oh. Ah, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that placement. So I honestly forget, because I always do every level 100% these days, how many dragons, how many eggs, gems, etc. I need to unlock magic crafters. I think I've unlocked it by now. Oh. If I haven't, I'll just go and grab some extra stuff from around the place. I think I've picked up enough things on my way that I should have unlocked it. It's been a long time since I had to, think about meeting that criteria.
戦いに関しては誰にも負けない。戦い方ならいくらでも教えてやるぞ。
でもやられちゃったよね。
だから油断するなということだ。
Oh, I like this dude's voice. I wonder how many people in this are really prominent voice actors. That's going to be really likely because the voice acting industry is so well respected and well acted. I mean, yeah, that's true. But I was thinking what's the word I'm looking for? It's somebody's really prominent in a role. So prominent will do. Because obviously in the original, it's this is Carlos Alazraqui, who was the Taco Bell Chihuahua. He was Rocco's Modern Life. He was Laszlo in Camp Laszlo. Then you got Clancy Brown. He's Mr. Krabs. Hank. Is his name Hank? Harry? Hank? Something like that in that Detroit Become Human game. I want to say it's Hank. Yeah. And of course, the sequels afterwards, it's Tom Kenny. Who doesn't know Tom Kenny? I mean, that guy is just... That's SpongeBob, obviously, so you got Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob. Although I don't think Clancy Brown is in Spyro 2 and 3. But yeah, so I can go along to Magic Crafters now, I believe. You've got, what's her name? Pamela Hayden, is it? She was Bianca. She's also Milhouse in The Simpsons, a few other Simpsons voices. I think like she's definitely one of the recurring like one-shot character voices. I think she's one of the Flanderuses as well. I think she's Todd. Can I go to Magic Crafters? Ah, I can. She is Rod or Todd, or perhaps Rod and Todd. I'm not sure. She may be both of them. I think they're different actresses though. I always liked Magic Crafters for some reason. This is one of my favourite home worlds to just kind of explore, run around in. I like its little pixie vibe. Oh, I think the enemies are way slower, yeah. I don't think the charge is faster, and I think they made the enemies a lot more easy. Because I've never been able to get that guy straight away. Makes sense. If you don't actually have a boost, they would have to nerf the enemies, otherwise you wouldn't be able to catch them. At least it's not broken. You know, that's one good thing you can say about the game, which is really damned with faint praise when you have to go, yeah, it works. It's more than you can say about new Pokemon.
ここはマジックガーデン。ドラゴンが使うすべての魔法が生み出される世界。皆がコツコツと魔法の研究に没頭していたんだ。
Oh, they do have whiskers. Why have I always assumed they have whiskers? Unless maybe the Dreamweavers ones do. Oh, now, hey. Now, let me line up here. Oh, the camera isn't going to really be in my favour here. But I always liked doing this when they have a row of enemies. Let's see if I can get it to work. Yeah! So good. Yeah, I mean, I know it's easy to make that crack about Pokemon, but you know, Scarlet and Violet just came out like about a week ago now, maybe? Maybe it's already been that long. And it's just not good, is it, guys? I mean, I haven't personally played it, so I'm doing that thing where I complain about things I haven't played. However, I've definitely seen enough videos to form a decent opinion, and for all the good things that I've seen in it... Oh, I usually hit the wizard behind the... Oh well, I'll have to do it the hard, normal way. Yeah, I mean, it's broken. It's not a finished game. Those poor developers must have been so holiday rushed. But I'm having real bad wizard luck, guys. I mean, it's not worth it, what happened to them. The crunch they must have been put through to see those glitches, all those glitch compilations that are popping up on Twitter. It is, however, really funny to see all of these problems with the games. I think my favourite one, which I'm sure everybody has seen by now, is when a trainer's trying to catch Pokemon in a Pokeball and they just go over and stand on it. Oh, I'm taking you with me! Well, let's try that again. These things terrified me in the past tense, terrify me now. I was scared of those as a kid. It doesn't help that they give them that sound effects, that real brutal, like, stock monster sound effects. That sounds like an old sound as well. Can we listen to it? Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do it again. But the sound effects they use for them is so, like, low quality and analog compared to these... I wouldn't say newer sounds, because I think it's a big backlog of, like, Warner Brothers Hanna-Barbera sound effects they use. I don't think many of them are particularly new. Probably been around since like the mid-20th century. But that one sounds like especially old, you know? So yeah, just that big monster combined with the sound it makes, the fact that it's so crusty, it used to scare me so bad as a kid. I wouldn't go near them. I didn't play this often as a kid. I'd watch my dad play it instead. That was my experience of Spyro for many years. He's so cute! He's not scared. I'm scared. I forgot that I was actually going to go to a dragon saying, "You're not scared of those awful, gigantic, noisy beasts, are you?" It's like, yeah, I am actually. an elephant sound. But I have a friend who is not. She always thought they were cute as a kid. We had very different experiences with these monsters growing up. I can definitely see how they're cute though, but they scared me too bad. Yeah, oh, I wanted to charge you. That would have been cool. Would have made up for me just completely diving off the edge with that other one. I haven't been reading the signs. I mean, I haven't been reading any of them. I can't read them, but, you know, maybe somebody else would like to read them watching the stream or, you know, stuff like that. I want to check them out. Oh, that blue is so... wow. I don't want to get that close to the blue. That gradient there, can we just look at that a little bit? The sort of like gradient effects going up the walls. It burns my retinas a little, but in the best way. That is a nice dragon too. I could see that having some kind of like a figure. It's so weird. I guess it wasn't a huge like merchandising based game, even though it was a hugely popular game. And I know that everything needs merchandising to be successful. In fact, that's probably the best way to go about it. But I'm surprised those dragons never made it into some kind of like toy collection, because they're so varied and the molds could be so similar that it'd be easy to mass produce them. I'm really agreeing for like the destruction of just like the environment here, aren't I? I mean, I think imagine this. Hear me out. Imagine this in a sustainable way, where you can mass produce little toy dragons. Their designs lend themselves so well to little collectible toys. I'm surprised it never they never had them. Spyro didn't really have many either, and he's so cute, so marketable. I'm sorry, Spyro, I know it sounds really derogatory, but it's true. It's a very easy to love design. Consumers would eat this little guy up. He didn't really have any tie-in toys. When I was a kid, they had, I think it was the Nestle cereal. So this is just a combination of bad things of all the cereals to pick. But I think it was Nestle cereals. When they still sold toys, they didn't sell toys in cereal boxes. That would be a terrible business move. Although I wouldn't put it past people. When they still had toys in cereal boxes, I remember they had a PlayStation 1 promotion. You could get Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Lara Croft. I think they had 2 toys each. I never got Spyro, and I was so sad about that.
魔法使いにもいろいろいてね。奴ら同士で争ったりしてるんだよ。
Love the animations on that guy. Oh, there's a sign there? Oh, I didn't even notice that one. I get the feeling these are just telling me the same things the dragons do. Strange choice. I never got Spyro. Oh, that was close. I did get, I got one of Lara Croft. Did I hit that? Oh, I did! Spyro, no. So, actually, the addition of the sounds makes me feel bad for him. I can't tell if it's better or worse that he just drowned silently in the original version. I definitely had a Lara Croft. I think she was swinging on like a grappling rope kind of thing. I want to say I had one of the Crash Bandicoot toys as well. I think there was one where you could make him spin. Like you'd turn him around and, you know, release him like those toy cars and he'd spin in a circle. I think that's what it did.
小さい割になかなかやるね。でもお前に盗賊が捕まえられるかな?
Oh my god.
バカにしちゃいけないよ。
He looks so minty and delicious. See, these should be like sustainable toys. If we crack the secret to that, the first thing we should be making is Spyro dragons. I'd back it. Wow, congrats little buddy, that's the worst anyone's ever done it. So yeah, I remember like buying, well, I didn't buy them, I was 5, but my parents, you know, bought me a couple of cereal boxes and we went through them and I didn't get a Spyro toy. And what's going on with that cliff there, that mountain? Ooh, that is a bad little texture. I like that. I love stretched PS1 textures, unironically. They did the best with what they could at the time, and it's very sort of like, you know, something that was sort of in my formative years, so even if it's technically not very good, I regard it very fondly. But yeah, sadly I did not get my little Spyro. I didn't have... I apparently, and I don't remember this, my dad apparently got a cardboard cutout of Spyro from... Where's the dragonfly, by the way? I've not seen it. Let me check around here again. He got a cardboard cutout from, I guess, a game store that was taking down its display. And he got it for me, and it was in my bedroom, apparently. I don't remember this, and you think something so important to me, such a good gift of a game I have loved for as long as I can remember, I would remember that, and I don't. But yeah, I'm glad that happened, even if I don't remember that it happened. I wish I still had it. I can't imagine why we would have ever thrown it out. But I guess we did. Maybe it just got broken over the years. Or maybe something tragic befell it. But yeah, so that's the only Spyro merch I have ever owned in my life, and even then I don't remember it. What a sad story. You can get like a sort of like inflatable pool toy, I think, Spyro, which is cute. I can't swim and don't have a pool though, so I guess it would just kind of sit in storage. Where haven't I explored that this egg might be? Oh, I know! I haven't been to the wizarding platform. And I'm not gonna go- there it is! There it is! Never mind, I don't have to go there. Wow, okay, where was that? Is that back... Where? Oh, I forgot where okay, it was here, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, how do you get that? Oh, that's hard. Do I dare lose a life so I can just get back there very quickly? Yeah. How many do I have? 7? That's fine. Lucky number. I'm feeling lucky. I'm on my 7th life. I could do it. 7. Lucky. All right, we can go. I'll check out the wizard area, I think. Just cause. Oh, the drums in this track are real nice. I mean, it's Stuart Copeland, obviously. Can do a lot of things, but most prominently a drummer. And that's why the percussion in Spyro is so good! So good! Maybe we shouldn't go to Wizard area after all. I'm gonna. I have no reason to, I want to see it. I mean, there's something about these tracks have the same kind of quality to me. Maybe it's also association because I've played them around the same time. As the Sims soundtrack. The first one. Oh, first 3 are good. 4 is good too. I don't have many strong memories of that one because it's my least favourite in the series so far. So far sounded way more cynical. I didn't mean that like Sims 5 was going to be inherently bad, but you know what I mean. You know. But something about that Sims 1 soundtrack in particular is so good. And there's something about the music quality that it like, oh, how do you get this guy? Interesting. Are you going to tell me? I mean, you can't help me because I don't know. Oh, how do you... Usually I charge at that guy, but I can't charge. Well, that is interesting. I don't know. What was I saying about the Sims soundtracks? Yeah, so they have a quality about them where they're very easy to listen to, and they don't grate on you. You don't really become tired of them because they're songs you've got to hear quite often. Like in build mode and buy mode in The Sims. And obviously the amount of times you'll be looking for like a last gem in these Spyro levels. So, oh, proxy. How do I do that? How do I do that? No, don't laugh at me. Tell me the speedrun strats. yet good. So yeah, there is something in these tracks, in the Spyro soundtrack and The Sims as well, where they just have a re-listenable quality to them. They kind of wash over you. They don't get repetitive, but they are really memorable. And I just love both of those games. Father, it looked so distraught that oh, what the hell, man? Killed my friend. They're together now. Because something about the I like all of the Sims 1 soundtrack, but the build music, sort of like classical pieces in particular, oh, they are so like they're just drilled into my memory for, you know, hours upon hours of making horrible Sims houses, drowning people in them. All of the good memories, really. Oh, a cool round 100. That's nice. It does that little, just that little jaunty walks to go with it as well. I think I know. Oh, the bass is really nice in this. Yeah, I think I know where this dragonfly egg is, guys. I think I know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't even have the key, so I have to come back here anyway. I thought I was being so cool. I don't think that is golden, by the way. I think it's the reflection. I think it's the lighting in the areas where it unlocks those lives that make it look golden. Ah, so if it's not in that cave, I wonder where it is.
その矢印のついた魔法の床でスーパーダッシュができるんだよ。
スーパーダッシュすっげえ。
ほらやってごらん。
Yeah, they're both so jazzed about it. I like those reads. The deliveries were really fun. I wonder if it's going to be like hiding behind a portal again, like it was in Peacekeepers. 5,000. That's a little ahead of myself. 2,538 was that. I don't know how many I need to get. I think Beastmakers is like an amount of dragons you need versus gems. I know there's one where you need to get 10 dragons. That's to get into Peacekeepers. To get into Magic Crafters, I've never been able to get up here without getting hit here, actually. I know, but I will never do a no-hit Spyro run. Shocking, I know. Cute noise. Really, it never gets old. Yeah, I think it's gem totals to get into this world, Magic Crafters, and then possibly egg count to get into Beastmakers?
あの緑色の魔法使いたち、あいつらちょっと厄介なんだ。
Wow, that was a much more serious, intense read than the original. I think that was something about, please move the druids, they insist on moving everything inside, and that guy was like, his life depended on it. Spyro, kill all these druids. I do not want these druids in my life anymore. You know what you must do. So no egg. I'm not going any faster. I'm just not. It really doesn't seem like that. I'm like convinced now that I am. Let me see. We do a little comparison. Maybe I am. Hang on. I feel like I'm convincing myself that it goes faster. I feel like it does, but then again, I'm pretty sure the thieves are slowed down, so it can't be. I'm so confused. Yeah, oh, that's cool though. I like the platforming in this game. I mean, you know, what don't I like about this game? This version, I suppose. But even then, the game is so good that it doesn't mar my enjoyment. A little, some things do. It's just the platforming feels good, the music is excellent, the character designs are lovely. It's just like... I always look forward to replaying this once a year. Just something about it that keeps me coming back, unlike the licensed games where it's sort of like punishment.
可愛い妖精たちの不思議な魅力的な力、それをナスティが狙ってるんだ。
I god, they put Charmander in this game. That was Charmander, guys. Oh, Spark's health low? No, is that full? I think the particle effect didn't quite load yet. Much like this camera is not loading a full scope of the level. There we go. Little guy. So I wonder where they might have put the egg here. I feel like it's in a hard to reach spot. Just to go with the high caves vibe, I think it might be over here, because this is a tricky little jump. Was that it? Ah, I think I see it. I think I see it up there. I was correct. There it is. I didn't really need to do that, poor goat. As I thought I did. So, kind of a weird tucked away spot, actually. But yeah, there it is. Want to see me cheese this thief? Check it out. This is cool. Watch. Look at my PlayStation Magazine strats. He's unsuspecting. Look at my cool strats. Okay, this camera is not working with me. No, guys, I swear it's the camera, it's the game, it's the controller. It's not me. I'm good at Spyro. Okay, look at this. Go check this out. Okay, look. Want to see something cool? I can do it without even looking. Look, I don't even need to look at this guy to know it's going to hit him. I can just check this out. I got it! Yes! See, I don't even need to look. My skills are that immense. So I got my egg, I got my thief. I can't see anything. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Let's, for old time's sake, just have a little dive into the abyss here. Let other people pick up the problem for me. I almost feel kind of guilty rushing through this game. I don't know why. I feel like I should be completing the full thing. I wonder what this says. Something about, like, yeah, telling me how to use the supercharge, jump at the peak of my jump and all that. Oh! That didn't quite work, how I... Oh! Oh, I wonder how supercharging works in this, actually, because you can't. I don't think I've mentioned this yet. You can't jump while charging. It is purely an attack. So how do you do like a jump charge? Oh, that must be... Oh, people playing this version must have hated this. Oh, they really screwed up the supercharged jump, didn't they? Oh, that's going to be annoying. Oh, Wizard Peak is going to be fun. That didn't even occur to me that you wouldn't be able to like charge jump properly. I guess that's why it was telling me to hit X twice and oh, that's going to be a good time. Destruction. Mayhem. Death. Portal cool? Yeah! Well, here we are at Wizard Peak already. Look at his cute little face. Look at his little nose. The one thing I really enjoy about the prototype version of this that you can find online is they hadn't quite added the... I think in some levels where the fly-in would otherwise hit the geometry. Oh, this is a weird view. They made Spyro do a little loop-de-loop, so he wouldn't like fly straight into something. They hadn't put that in yet in the prototype version, so what happens is Spyro flies into the level and he just hits the top of that architecture and just falls down again. It's great. I kind of wish I'd left that in. It just looks funny. But yeah, to combat that, he does like a little, like he turns around again, so he's a little lower coming in and sticks his landing. And then in this version, there's just no landing at all. He just appears. I always liked these wizards. There's something about them. There's something about pretty much every design in this game. I gotta say, I know I was already ragging on Pokemon, and it's so easy to be negative about games and all that. All easy to be a gamer, baby.
ここの世界にたくさんある細長い高い塔のてっぺんはドラゴンたちのねぐらになっているんだ。
I'm not looking forward to doing this dragon, I'll be honest. It's so easy to be a Wawa gamer baby and all that. But the reignited version, I think they did a perfectly decent job with it. It's not a horrible game by any means, you know, far from that, you know, that's really like it doing a disservice, but I just personally do prefer the limited, like, stylized cartoony graphics of this one. I think because they kind of did that thing that a lot of remakes and reboots do, where they made everything too overly detailed. And I think the nice thing about PS1 graphics is you kind of fill in a lot of stuff with your mind. Like, it's sort of like the way old CRT TVs work, where it's like you kind of fill in the spaces. Oh, it's not too bad with your own brain. If that makes any sense. I think you can hear this sort of like, or read this written in a much more coherent explanation than I just gave. But yeah, I think you've got a real less is more principle when it comes to older graphics. So as much as I do love how realistic things can get now, how beautiful these high resolution textures are, I think there's something nice about the more limited, the limitations of these PS1 era games, like, you know, like anything from like SNES to. I did not know that could happen. I've never noticed that before. No punishment. Yeah, I like these cartoony, like, big, you know, monster guys with their big ol' eyes. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I thought the music had stopped completely, but no, it's kind of fading out and loopy again. Oh, there's a little sign all the way back here. Telling me how to get up here, I imagine. Combine my superchargers. Yeah, if we can get up close when it's happening. I've been streaming too long. I can't do words anymore.
Arigato, arigato.
Oh, you're welcome. I like him. That's a grateful little guy. Grateful big guy. I have entirely lost my... Whoa. Wow. Nice attack. I've entirely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so look at these guys. We could get up close to their designs, which I can't because they get killed. I like that they have that big cartoony style to them. The large eyes and small pupils and stuff like that. The reboot, it just made them a little too generic a monster, if that makes sense. Like, they could be from any game of the last few years. And I just think this has such a very nice... there's the egg! There's the egg! The egg's up there. I don't know how to get up there, though. I see you, egg. This is gonna be tricky. What do I do if I can't charge and jump? So yeah, it definitely comes down to taste and opinion, but I do vastly prefer these originals with their cartoony look to them. It makes it the only thing that I think is objectively kind of a poor choice in that in Dark Passage, there's enemies that are cute little puppies. Ah, there we go. Yeah, did I get it? I think I cracked that egg. Sorry, Sparks. There's enemies that are supposed to be like these cute little puppies, and then the light goes off and they turn into big demon monsters. In the remake, in Reignited, they're already ugly. They're like little French bulldogs with these, you know, pushed-in snouts, like a pug kind of thing. I don't think it works as well. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Did I get that egg? Did that save? I guess I can't really tell. Ooh, can I look from here? I don't want to go back again. Let's see, can I use my camera? I think I got it. Okay, that's good. I don't think it works, the idea of them being like adorable, innocent little puppies. And then they turn into big monsters. If they're already like unappealing to look at from the start, there isn't like a sort of, you know, joke there. I don't know, it just seemed a weird choice to make. Definitely nothing game spoiling, that's a very minor thing, but yeah, just I prefer these weird little guys with their limited faces. I always thought these were birds when I was a kid, and that's like the fun of, like, you know, interpreting these very basic models is like, you know, you kind of have your own ideas of what they look like, which is obviously what the artists and designers on the Reignited version did. They took their own interpretations and fleshed them out. But yeah, just look at this thing. Oh, I saved you. Well, I killed you, but I saved you first, so yeah, look at that. These goofy little guys with their blue horns. They have like a hair as well. They have like manes. Yeah, that's cool. I like them. I like the sort of weird gradient texture on their bodies as well.
スパイロー、しばらく見ないうちに随分顔つきがたくましくなったな。この調子で残りの仲間の救出も頼んだぞ。
頑張ってみる。任せてよ。
He's so excited to go and find that portal, but we already went through it. I'm sorry, little guy. Spoiled your fun. Look at his little teeth. I wonder if the egg's in this little section here where the key is. Oh yeah, I sure would like to be able to see that. There we go. Just force that camera around. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Just the key. Whoop. Ooh, I'm kind of... Oh, where? Kind of out of places. Is it just down here by the blowhard portal? I guess it could be. It's not really hidden or anything, it's just like there. I mean, that area you fly to with the locked chest would have been a great one. I definitely need some health, I do know that. Oh, never mind. I don't see it here. Oh, you know where it could be? I'm thinking if they can hide it behind portals. I didn't look behind Crystal Flight. Is it back here? Is this what you're doing to me? Is this where it is? Yeah. You like putting them behind the flight levels, don't you?
ここはドラゴンが大人になるための試練の場なのじゃ。わしも昔飛ぶのを覚えたばかりの頃にゃな、よく。
わかったよ。
Look at it. That would make a really good emote. His distressed little face right there. I want to crop that. Make a reaction image out of it. Okay, so I'm coming up to like an hour and 40 minutes. I just did actually. Good timing. So I think I'll do one more level here and close up the stream. We'll check out the rest of it next time. I might even finish it next time. Maybe another 2 streams at most. I mean, this is a short game already, especially not collecting everything. I'm collecting most everything, but yeah, you could complete this in a day if you really wanted to. Like, speedrunners can get through this thing in like an hour. I think the current record is 1 hour 28 minutes, something like that. Great song. There is a song on, I think it's called Gizmodrome, which is a super band that Stuart Copeland was a part of. There's a song on this that he clearly heavily borrows from his Blowhard track. I forget what it's called. I think it's the opening track. If you want to go check that out, Gizmodrome, you can find it. Oh no, Sparks! Oh no, he got sparked away. Yeah, go listen to that. Go compare it to Blowhard. You can hear the similarities in it. It's pretty cool. There's also another one. Oh, there's the egg. Oh. Okay. That's not much of a secret. There's another one that sounds like the Dreamweaver's homeworld. I'm not sure which one that is. Watch which one that is. But I think it's somewhere like in the middle of the album. So just have a go. Have a listen to a couple of those Gizmodrome songs. Gizmodrone. Spyro, I'm sorry. Gizmodrome or Gizmodrone? I think Gizmodrome would make more sense because that sounds like some sort of arena. I think it might be Gizmodrome though. Put either M or N into your result and then go listen to the songs that are on it because you'll hear a lot of Spyro influence. Wow. All sorts of bad. Do I have a goat down here? Oh no, that's okay. Bow. I think the noises all these enemies make are just as much burn into my brain as the music is. That ow and the ah when you get right up to them.
すまんの若いの。随分と長いこと固まってたもんでな。ではあいつとわしが昔な。
僕行かなきゃ。
Saudi here. Oh. Good commentary. That's what you came here for. Surprise! And then the egg is all the way down here. Blink. Blink. There we go. So I think I'll try and set up... I've already looked at the Pocket Station emulator, but I wasn't sure if I could do it while also playing this. So I'll set it up next time. Next stream I do. And we'll see if I can do a couple mini-games. See if I can hatch these dragon eggs and check out what that's all about. I know! Get out of the way! Wait, did the sign get triggered from that blew me up? Oh, I guess it just responds to any flame. That's kind of cool to know. Little facts about how the game works. Where's Blowhard? There he is. Yeah, the bosses are not particularly difficult in this. Did I not get all the gems in here? Oh. Yay! It's nice that we actually ended on getting all of the gems first time in a while. I think that's only the second Yatta we've heard on the stream. So, oh, that effect didn't work too well. So I think I can go along to Beastmakers now. Let's have a quick check here. I assume that's not me going back to Peacekeepers or Adsons. I genuinely don't know. I have to play this game like a small baby who cannot read. That looks like Beastmakers. Yes, it is. So I'll be checking that out on the next stream I do of this. I've had fun, honestly, despite the awkwardness. It's a nice experience. It's, you know, since I've played this game for well over 20 years now, it's nice to have sort of like a fresh perspective on it. Even if the perspective isn't always fresh, sometimes it's a bit rotten, but not enough to... It's sort of like when you eat a piece of fruit that you know is out of date. It's not the best product you could have had, but at the end of the day it's still a tasty fruit and nothing can really impede your enjoyment of that. If that analogy makes any sense, you will understand how I feel about this this Japanese localization of Spyro 1. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have, and yeah, I'll see you again in the next one.